Hello students, and welcome to the second part of this video where we will solve the important questions of chapter number 9, lines and angles. So let's start with exercise 9.1. We are going to take question number 5, second part. Question number 5, second part says find the angle which is equal to its supplement. So we have to find an angle which is equal to its supplement. So it is obvious, it is clear from the question that both the angles are supplementary. So whenever the angles are supplementary, we assume the angles as, let the angles be x and 180 minus x. Why 180 minus x? Because both the angles are supplementary. Okay. Now it is given in the question that angle is equal to its supplement. Angle is x and supplement is 180 minus x. So it means both the angle is equal to its supplement. So can we write like this? X is equal to 180 minus x. This is the angle and this is its supplement, and both are equal. So our equation will be x is equal to 180 minus x. Let us solve it. Bring this minus x on the opposite side. It will become plus x. So x plus x is equal to 180. From here 2x will be equal to 180 and x will be equal to 180 upon 2, which is 90 degree. So our answer will be 90 degree. Required angle will be 90 degree. Okay. Now next let us move to question number 8. Question number 8 says among two supplementary angles, the measure of the longer angle is 44 degree more than the smaller angles. So two things are given in the question, that the angles are supplementary and longer angle is 44 degree more than the smaller angle. So first let us assume the smaller angle as x. Let smaller angle be x. Now it is given that longer angle is 44 degree more than the smaller angle, and smaller angle is x. So how much will be longer angle? It will be x plus 44. Okay, because it is 44 degree more than the smaller angle. Now it is also given that both the angles are supplementary. If you remember from the definition of supplementary angles, two angles are said to be supplementary when their sum is 180. So one angle is x and other angle is x plus 44. So they will be supplementary only if their sum will be equal to 180. So our required equation will be x plus 44 is equal to 180. First angle and second angle, their sum will be equal to 180. Let us solve this equation. 2x plus 44 is equal to 180. From here 2x will be equal to 180 minus 44, which is how much? 136. So 2x is equal to 136. So x will be equal to how much? 136 upon 2, which is 68 degree. So one angle is, smaller angle is 68 degree and larger angle will be 68 plus 44. 68 plus 44. Larger angle will be how much? 102 degree. Okay. So this is how we will solve question number 8. Now let us see another question. Now we will see question number 11, third part. I am drawing the figure. Number 11, third part. Figure of this question is somewhat like this. This is a straight line AB. Here is point O. One ray is like this and other ray is like this. This angle is given 2x plus 10. This angle is given 3x minus 10. And this angle is given 40 degree. So here in this question we need to find the value of x. So as we can see that this is a straight line, AB is a straight line, and sum of all the angles in a straight line is 180. We have studied in linear pair. Okay, so can we write like this? 2x plus 10 plus 3x minus 10 plus 40 degree. Their sum will be equal to 180. Why? Because they are forming a linear pair. You can write here also linear pair. Now let us solve. 2x plus 3x will give us 5x, plus 10 and minus 10 will be cancelled. So we are left with 5x plus 40 is equal to 180. So 5x will be equal to 180 minus 40, which is 140. So x will be equal to 140 upon 5, which is 28. Only 28. So x will be equal to 28. Why only 28 and not 28 degree? Because x is a measure, x is a value, x is not a angle. Okay. Now let us see question number 12, third part. Figure of question number 12 part is like this. One line is given, straight line, and two intersecting lines are drawn like this. This is x, this is y, this is z. This angle is given 51 degree, and this angle is given 44 degree. Here we need to find the value of x, y and z. Okay. So as we can see, this angle x and 44, they form a pair of vertically opposite angles. So directly we can write x will be equal to 44 degree. Reason will be vertically opposite angles. Okay. Similarly, this angle z and this angle 51, they also form a pair of vertically opposite angles. So z will also be equal to 51. Reason will be vertically opposite angle. Now this is a straight line. So sum of x, y and z will be equal to 180. From here we can find the value of y. X is 44, y we have to find, z is 51. Their sum is equal to 180. Okay. So y plus 44 plus 51 is how much? 95 is equal to 180. From here y will be equal to 180 minus 95, which is 85. So y will be 85, x is 44 and z is 51. Okay, so this is how we will solve this question. Now we will move to the next exercise, that is 9.2. In exercise 9.2 we will see the questions based on parallel lines intersected by a transversal. Okay, parallel lines intersected by a transversal. So let us take question number fourth, first part. Question number 4, first part. Figure is like this. Two parallel lines are given like this, and one transversal is given. These two lines are parallel. This angle is given 2x plus 6, and this angle is given 3x plus 54. 3x plus 54. Okay, we have to find the value of x. So how we will solve this question? First we have to find the relation between this angle and this angle. As you can see clearly that these two are parallel lines and this is the transversal. Both these angles are on the same side and they are inside the parallel lines. So they will form a pair of co-interior angles. So this angle 2x plus 6 and 3x plus 54, they form a pair of co-interior angles. And we very well know that sum of co-interior angle is 180. Okay, so their sum will be equal to 180. Now let us solve it. 2x plus 3x will give us 5x and 6 plus 54 will give us 60. So 5x will be equal to 120. From here x will be equal to 120 upon 5, which is 24. So value of x will be equal to 24. Okay. Now let us see question number 5, third part. Figure is somewhat like this. This is angle A, this is angle B, and this angle is given 70 degree. This and this are parallel line and this is the transversal. Okay. So we need to find the value of A and B. So first let us find the relation between angle A and 70 degree. As we can see, they are on the opposite side of the transversal and they are inside the parallel line. So they will form a pair of alternate interior angle. So directly we can write A will be equal to 70 degree. Reason being alternate interior angles. Okay. Now this is a straight line and angle A and angle B form a linear pair. So we can write A plus B is equal to 180 because sum of all the angles in a linear pair is 180. So A is 70. So from here we can find the value of B. So B will be equal to 180 minus 70, that is 110 degree. Okay. So this is how we will solve this question. Now let's move to the other question. Let's see question number 6. One of the very important questions of this exercise. Question number 6. Three parallel lines are and they are joined like this. Okay. These three are parallel lines. This is line AB, this is CD, and this is EF. Now this angle is given X, this angle is 120, this angle is Y, and this angle is 140. So what we need to find in this question, we have to calculate the values of X and Y, and then we have to find the reflex angle ECA. Means angle ECA is this angle combined of X plus Y. So reflex angle of ECA will be this angle. Okay. So let us see how to find. As you can see, if we consider these two parallel lines and this as the transversal, then X and 120 are co-interior angles. So can we write like this? Sum of X and 120 should be equal to 180. Reason being co-interior angles. From here X will be equal to 60 degree. Similarly, if we consider the parallel lines AB and CD and this as the transversal, so Y and 140 also form a pair of co-interior angles. So it can be written Y plus 140 is equal to 180. Reason will be same, co-interior angles. From here Y will be equal to 40 degree. Now we have to find reflex of angle ECA. So in that case, first we need to find angle ECA. Therefore, angle ECA will be equal to X plus Y, which is 60 plus 40, 100 degree. Angle ECA is 100 degree. Now we shall find the reflex angle ECA. Reflex angle ECA. How to find the reflex angle? In order to find the reflex angle, we subtract the given angle from 360 degree. So reflex angle of ECA will be equal to 360 minus angle ECA, which is 100 degree. So 360 minus 100 is 260 degree. So this will be our final answer. Reflex angle ECA will be equal to 260 degree. Now let us also see question number 7 of the same exercise. Question number 7. Figure of question number 7. Figure is like this. Two parallel lines are given and one triangle is in between these parallel lines. This angle is 45. This angle is 55. This is X, this is Y, and this is Z. So we need to find the values of X, Y and Z. As you can see, these two lines are parallel lines, and if we consider this as transversal, then what is the relation between 45 and X? They are alternate interior angles. So X will be equal to 45 degree, reason being alternate interior angles. Similarly, if we consider this transversal, then 55 and Z are also alternate interior angles. Then will be same, alternate interior angles. Now we have to find the y. So as you can see, this is a straight line. Sum of x, y and z will be equal to 180. Why? Because of linear pair. Sum of all the angles in a linear pair is 180. So x is 45, y we have to find, and z is 55. So let us find the value of y. This will be 100. From here y will be equal to 80 degree. Okay. So this is how we will solve this question. Now let us also see question number 8, second part. Again, one of the important questions. Figure is like this. This is 72. This is A. This is B. This is C. And this is 55. So we have to find the values of A, B and C. Okay. So it is given that this line and this line are parallel, and if we consider this as the transversal, then what is the relation between 55 and A? Think carefully. Same side, and this is also below the parallel line, this is also below the parallel line. So A and 55 form a pair of corresponding angles. Okay. Now if we consider this as the transversal, what is the relation between this angle and angle C? They are on the opposite sides. We are considering this transversal now. So they are on the opposite sides. So they form a pair of alternate angles. So C will be equal to 72. Reason being alternate interior angle. Okay. Now we can find the value of B. This is a straight line. Sum of B, C and 55 should be equal to 180. Why? Because of linear pair. So C is 72. Put the value of C. So B plus 72 plus 55 is 127 is equal to 180. From here B will be equal to 180 minus 127, which is 53 degree. Okay. So B will be equal to 53 degree. Now I suggest you all to solve the remaining questions of this chapter by yourselves. Okay. That was it. Thank you all of you. Have a good day. Take care.